What is up, guys? This is xdestructor doing a video review, first time ever video review for a movie, and this is for Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. After the long-awaited anticipation, it's finally here. It's been about 4 to 5 years since its first announcement. As you guys recall, that teaser on I Am Legend where the Batman vs. Superman logo was on a billboard. Anywho, this is a review. Hope you guys like it. Alright, for the sake of the video not to be extensively long, I'll touch on the good and the bad of the movie, and we'll try to keep this as short and sweet as possible. Start off with the good, and the good would be Batman. The cast of Ben Affleck as Batman. I have to be honest, at first I was skeptical, and when they first announced it, I was worried. But whatever it was an awesome decision to have him as a Batman. And he plays the monstrous side of Batman that we've never seen before. He bulked up for the role, and surprisingly is still agile. And the fight scenes are some of the best fight scenes I've seen in any of the Batman movies. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys played the Xbox, the PS4 game, Batman Arkham Knight. The fighting is just like flowing, and he goes from one enemy to another, and it's just awesome. You guys have to see it. It's also, I understand this version of the Batman, he's playing an older, a worn out Bruce Wayne that is just pretty much, he's had it. He's like, you know what, screw everything. I'm going to throw everything you know about me out the window. This is how I'm going to do things now. And I don't care. It's just this is just me. But at the same time, it is kind of weird to see that, to see Batman in this kind of way. But, I guess I'm a fan of change. So, why not? So, also in this movie, they do kind of do an origin story for Batman that we've seen countless times, so that has been outdone. So, and during the movie, things do start up a bit slow, but they pick up real quick when they introduce the battle scene between Superman and Zod on Man of Steel, and it picks up right where it left off. And you get a glimpse of Batman, just Bruce Wayne looking at the destruction that Superman's doing on the city. So that was interesting to see. We also get Wonder Woman in the mix. Actress Gal Gadot. Hopefully I'm not butchering the name. She plays Wonder Woman. Awesome. I was also worried for this actress, but she definitely proved me wrong. Although we don't get much backstory, and we don't get why she's just lingering in the scenes here and there, and we do get a couple of dialogue with her and Bruce Wayne and the party and other scenes. But she definitely steps in a big way into the action. But again, there's really not much of her, or not much backstory, or why she's just in the scenes. But anyways. They also do some introduction. Well, I don't know if you want to call it introduction, but almost like a trailer for each Justice League member. And you see that there, and that just felt awkward and rushed. So that was another part of the movie that was in there. As far as the villain, we all know it's Lex Luthor who's plotting all this, but the big baddie is Doomsday, and I think that Doomsday should have had his own movie. He's a big enough villain to have had his own movie. Maybe had all of the Justice League come together and fight him or something. But it just felt too rushed. He was in the movie. Also, the look of Doomsday, it almost looked like an ogre. Like, it just wasn't unique enough. And then just the fight sequence against him when it's Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman ended too quick. So that is another thing that could have been improved there. Honestly, it would have been better if he wasn't in the movie at all, and you would have had Lex Luthor if he would have found like a secret room to his dad's mansion or something, or his office, where it revealed a suit, like some type of mech suit, and that would have been interesting. That would have been, I think, a better story villain to have Lex Luthor Jr. in a mech suit fight Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman. But that wasn't the case. I mean, this a few of the things that bothered me of the movie. I know there's so much more, and again, the video would be so much longer if I would to touch on every single subject of the movie. But one of the funnier things was how they showed Gotham and Metropolis as cities that were literally at a drivable distance. What bothers me is that how did Batman never cross paths with Superman before, being that the cities are so close to each other? That was one thing. Another thing that bothered me was how Superman. There's a scene where Lex Luthor, he's at a skyscraper and he has Lois Lane. He captures Lois Lane. His henchmen capture Lois Lane, and she's taken to the top of the tower. And Lex Luthor pushes her off, and she's falling to her death. And then Superman just comes out of nowhere and by the sound of by the sound of her voice, is able to fly and just catch her in midair. Why was he not able to do that for his mother that was also captured and was not that far from that location, which was being held at a warehouse? Why was he not able to use his super hearing and being able to track where his mother was? That was another thing that bothered me from the movie. In conclusion, Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice does set the pace for the following movies for the Justice League. Although it does feel rushed and there's a lot of plot holes in the movie, they did a great job with Batman. Superman, well, it's the same Superman we all know, even though there is a couple plot holes here and there. But anywho, Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Not an entirely bad movie and not an entirely great one that I would say go and watch it now. It's a must. It's a good movie. Anyways, thanks for watching and listening to my review. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out, guys. Thank you for watching.